Hello everyone, welcome to Krakow video series. Indian Institute of Foreign Trade is considered one of the top B schools in our country, and it is consistently ranked among top 15 B schools in India. As we all know, the IIFT 2023 exam is scheduled for December 18th, 2022. And many aspirants are looking for some last minute tips to give their best performance in the exam. So in this video, we will discuss some last minute tips that will help you a lot in the examination. Apart from this, we are providing 5 national level IIFT mock tests for just $299, and also we are providing free IIFT previous year papers with detailed solutions. The links for IIFT mocks and previous year papers are given in the description, so please check them out. So now let us move on to the video. As we all know, there is no change in the examination pattern from last year. So let us see the last minute tips for each section in detail. There will be 4 sections. Firstly, we have the section verbal ability and reading comprehension. If we look at the RCs which have lengthy passages followed by factual questions, once again remember that factual questions, not the inference based questions. So in this section, it is advised to start by reading the questions first and then read the RC, because a lot of information in the passage is redundant. So when you read the questions, you will know where you should focus on. And when it comes to the verbal ability, we know there are 2 parts, vocab and grammar. So when it comes to the vocab, the questions are asked based on the origin of words. So in this limited time, you cannot improve your vocab magically. So what you should do in these last few days is to quickly revise the GRE word list and roots of words and so on to improve your vocab. So when it comes to grammar, reading helps here. If you are a regular reader, that means if you read a quality content daily. So if we talk about the attempt strategy, firstly target the verbal ability questions which consumes less time and move on to the RCs. And next, DILR. So when it comes to the DILR section, the questions in IIFT is more straightforward, but mostly calculation intensive, which takes a lot of time, but easier than CAT DI questions. So it is advised to revise your speed metrics, especially ratios, percentages, approximations and so on. And the cutoff for this section is also low. So try to answer 8 questions in this section with 100% accuracy. The cutoff may vary based on the difficulty level of the paper, but it is safe to attempt 8 questions with 100% accuracy. And next, regarding the quant section, the difficulty level of this section is similar to CAT. The major topics tested in this section are arithmetic, geometry, and also it is advised to quickly revise some other topics such as probability, clocks, algebra and so on. And mainly if you are weak in quant, it is better to focus more on arithmetic and geometry. And when it comes to the number of attempts in this section, it is safe to attempt 6 questions with 100% accuracy. And finally, the general awareness section. As we know, this is a make or break section. The questions in this section asked from static GK, current affairs and some business related. So make sure you revise all the major static GK questions and current affairs in the last 6 months. So we are also providing a playlist for current affairs every month. You can check them out. The link for the current affairs playlist is given in the description, so please check it out. And also revise all the business related events that happened in the past few months. For example, look at the top companies' current CEOs. You can also download the static GK PDF which we are providing. The link for the static GK PDF is given in the description, so please check it out. And if we talk about the attempt strategy, it is safe to attempt 6 to 7 questions with 100% accuracy in this section. And finally, on the day before the examination, it is better to analyze your previous mocks and note down the time consumed in each section and finalize a strategy that suits you the best. So in these last few days, you can take 1 mock test to implement your exam taking strategy, and remember that do not panic about the mock score. When it comes to the exam taking strategy, it is recommended to start with the GK section and try to reach out the targeted attempts in 10 minutes. Then you can have 30 minutes for each section. So try to reach out the targeted attempts and cutoffs for each of the section. Once it's done, then again revisit your strong section in the last 10 or 15 minutes. As mentioned earlier, the cutoffs may vary, the number of attempts may vary based on the difficulty level of the paper. So plan your strategy accordingly. So these are the most important last minute tips which will help you a lot during the examination. So thank you so much guys, and all the best.